Last week, the Marquis course at Woburn in England hosted the fourth major championship of the women's season, the Ricoh Women's British Open. The tournament was celebrating its 40th anniversary, so it was fitting that a special invite was extended to the woman who's teed it up in the championship more times than any other player.
This is my 35th Open, so I've seen a lot of the history of it. Unfortunately, only won it once, still trying again, but yeah, it's just a huge event now. I think the major status probably got those Lynx courses interested, and they thought, yes, we'll buy into this, and I think they love it when we're there. And I always set my stall, if the men play tournament golf at a course, I always want to go and play that course.
Laura's sponsors, Lynx, supplied all the equipment for the tournament's interactive fan zone, part of their mission to help grow the game at grassroots level.
It's fantastic. I've been this is my third year with them, and you can see how enthusiastic they are, not just to be a massive successful company, but to really get juniors into it. They want it to be a family type environment for Lynx, and that's what I've found, and it's unusual to what I've been experienced before. So they've been very clever in what they've done. Hopefully they're getting a lot out of it because they deserve it. Not everyone wants to support us, and they really have done.
Laura's a Hall of Famer who's won more than 80 tournaments worldwide, 7 LET Order of Merit titles, and she's also the all-time leader in the Solheim Cup points. And yet she's still grinding away every week and fighting the constant battle that the game of golf presents.
Tee to green, I'm hitting it great as well as ever. I think ball striking's, if anything, even better because the modern equipment that we've got now really helps you. But it's the short game. My short game's not good enough, and while I maintain this level of rubbish on the greens, then it's going to be a struggle. The first round today, I've had 36 putts, 4 3-putts. That's not going to win you anything. It's not going to win you the medal at your golf club, so let alone a British Open.
Laura spent the last 3 decades watching the incredible growth of the women's game and the changing face of the sport, with a new generation high on confidence. So far this year, 20 of the 22 LPGA tournaments have been won by players under the age of 25.
You had this philosophy that, you've got to lose a few before you can win one. Well, that's not the philosophy anymore. These youngsters are coming in, they're good players anyway, and they get in position and they win, and that's completely different to what it was before. Same on the men's tour, it's not just the younger girls. I love to see it. I mean, I love the fact I can walk the fairways with an 18 and 90-year-old and still basically hold my own. It's just lovely to be part of it still.
Although it's been a rocky road of late, golf will finally make its long-awaited return to Olympic competition in the next couple of weeks. Laura is a mad keen sports fan, and like billions of people around the world, she'll be tuning into the action from Rio in both the men's and women's events.
It's such a shame that this is golf's introduction back into it, because we needed it to be, golf needed to really add to it, and I think all those guys pulling out is disappointing. I can understand why they pulled out, but it is so good to see all the young girls, they're going for it, they're going to try and win an Olympic gold, and I envy them.
Her spectacular career received official recognition in 2015 when Laura was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame. She also became one of the first female members of the Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St Andrews. But all the accolades won't change her. At 52, she still has plenty of things to achieve in the game.
I think the Hall of Fame is just a great thing, and I'm obviously very proud to be in it. But it's not something you think about at the start of your career. It's something that comes to you at the end of your career if you're really lucky, and I've been really lucky. The one thing I haven't done is get in the LPGA Hall of Fame, which is the one I've dreamed about, and that's where you get in with points for winning tournaments. So I've still got lots to play for. I think that's why I'm still playing, apart from the fact that I'm a bit mental. And yeah, as long as I can swing, and I've got aches and pains every morning. That's 6 o'clock tee time this morning. It hurt a little bit, but once you're out there and swinging, it's all fine.